purpose in life, getting better, understanding how to get real with ourselves. Every single one of us has blind spots, bad habits, things that we don't even realize and we can't see about ourselves that are holding us back. Here's the kicker. Those blind spots, they're costing you money, time, and opportunities. Duh. My job today is to help you uncover them. Are you ready to get uncomfortable? Because that's where the breakthrough happens. Growth happens when you get uncomfortable. So, first things first, are you where you want to be? And I'm not talking about contentness because I'm content with what I have, but are you really all the way there yet? And if you are, then congratulations. Give me some tips because I'm never where I want to be. I've never arrived. I'm always ambitious for more, but I'm always grateful for what I have. So, what's the one thing holding you back? What's the one thing that you're avoiding right now that you know that you've been dodging? I want you to write it down or put it in your head, make a serious mental note, take a picture of it in your mind if you have to, or in person, file it away for the day. Because that's what's going to be on your mind all day long. I'm no longer avoiding this thing. What pattern am I maybe recognizing now that I'm looking at not just my strengths, but my weaknesses? When you can say, tried everything. Have you really tried everything?
Hey, if this resonates with you, I give away a ton of free content on my page all the time. Check the description or the channel out for more videos just like this, because NatureBorn is not a momentary thing. It's a movement. It's a mindset that you must practice and live in daily. And I'm here to give you all the tools. Keep going, live with purpose, leave a legacy.
Or are you just avoiding the hard work and capitalizing on the easy gains? Because you said you're sick of the community looking the way it's looking, in poverty, lack of housing, drugs, depression, alcoholism, fear, guilt, shame to speak to one another in public. Do you really believe that's the reason that you want to continue? That you are going to overcome this? Is that what you're going to do? Or are you letting fear talk to stop you from your true purpose, which begins in self? Because the world is a mirror of who we are. We as humans have created and built a connection to the globe with one another through social media, through Zoom like this, through our connections of WhatsApp, X, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, phone call. It doesn't matter. You can connect with somebody through Meta or anything else in literally any way in a matter of seconds. So when you say, I can't change the world, you're not only lying to the world and preventing that change, what your God given mission was to be here, to leave a legacy, to have purpose, but you're lying to yourself. And aren't you sick of lies in the world? How many times are you lied to a day? Jordan, how many times are you lied to in a day? Just off the top of your head. What do you think?
10 different times probably.
And that's just from people talking to you one on one, 5 to 10 times. Are you not sick of that? Don't
Yeah.
you aren't you starving for the truth in this world through advertisements, social media campaigns, propaganda, political bullshit, the mass media campaign of fear mongering? We're all so sick of it. So why, oh why, oh why do you continue to lie to yourself? Who wants to sit there day in and day out in a world full of lies and feed into it? Feed into the fear, feed into the deception, feed into the condemnation of others. When in reality, our job, through not only our purpose, but through our destiny, is to lift up the world, to leave it a better place from how we found it. Now, how can you do that? There's 3 easy steps. Step number 1, You have to expose the gap from where you are versus where you want to be. You say you want to lead, but your actions, in a lot of ways, scream comfort. How do I know? Because I'm a human being just like you. So, which is it? Are you going to be or are you going to wish? You've got one option, and it starts right now in your thought process, listening, watching, contributing to what your life is doing, and even in these type of calls, in any way that you can. So I'll give you an example of how I've uncovered a blind spot for myself. There was a while back where I didn't realize that I was contributing to the propaganda of the world when I was making music, gaining tens of thousands of followers. I guess you could say, I hate that word, but really people who were just attention seekers, or rather entertainment wanters, by the hour, if not the day. And the message that I was putting out, I thought was fun. I thought was contributing. But in reality, I realized after a short amount of time, I was giving the perception of myself to the world in a misconstrued way. Now, I don't mind being misinterpreted. If you have a true purpose in this world, you're gonna be misinterpreted. You're gonna be misunderstood. That's a good thing. But the message you put out is not only going to reveal your character when you gain because of it, because you are going to gain if you truly give effort. I learned from a guy named Proctor, this amazing speaker online, and he states through energy, which I truly believe in, what you put out must return to you. It's a law of the freaking universe. And what I was putting out was negativity, presumptions on judgment, and truly a superiority complex that I could do what others couldn't. And I realized it's not true. I'm lying to myself to think that I'm different from everyone else. I've got the same struggles. I've got the same human anatomy. I've made up a 75% water like everyone else. So why do I think I flow different? Why do I think that I'm going to fall differently in a stream than someone else? That I'm not going to reside eventually in the lake and the ocean like everyone else? At the end of our life, we all have the same outcome: a 6 foot hole or ash, dust to dust. We all return to the stars. So how bright are you going to burn with your true light? Are you going to burn out? Or are you going to burn so bright that you can't be ignored? Because we all want that breakthrough. We all want to say, smack, we got it. Here it is. It hit me finally. It is triumph. It is a revelation. It is redemption. But if we are not giving all, and that includes turning weaknesses to strengths, then we're not going to get there. We're going to fizzle out and we're actually going to turn to a black hole like all stars do. And we're going to then suck in the light of the world. And we're going to feed into that dark matter, which makes up a lot of the universe. That's a law as well. So, what are you doing? Are you burning out or are you burning bright? Now, when I uncover blind spots in others, the first thing I do, I identify what truly matters to them. What is your purpose? What do you want out of this life? What is your end game? What is your goal before death? Because that is the ultimate end game for all. And that is the true solution. You must die in self daily. You must be so determined to outwork, outgrind, outtrain all of your competition that you're going to burn them right out. And they're going to be so enamored that they're going to want to join you. And now you're in the catbird seat. Not out of power, not out of manipulation, not out of control, but rather because you put in the work that everyone else was avoiding, which was looking in the mirror and saying there's some restructuring that needs to be done. There's some rehabilitation of self. And that's not lowering where you are now. Everyone is in a great position. Every single person I talked to and I invited to this call. And if I've shared this with you today, know that you are in a good position. But are you truly achieving all that you can? Ask yourself that right now. Am I truly achieving all that I can in this world? Because every day that you ignore these blind spots, it's costing you money, time, growth, and impact. Impact is the one thing we all want in this world. We all want people to say, he was here. It's shown in the handprints labeled in every cave painting throughout the world. In every cave where humans have existed, we have scribed ourselves throughout not only caves, forests, canyons, mountaintops, but the moon itself. We went into fucking outer space, shot ourselves right off this planet. Well, it's still fucked up. To go try to conquer other lands to say we were here. So, are you okay with that? Letting it cost you, letting you be ignored, not being seen like all of humanity has. Because if you aren't, you're denying your true fate, your literal DNA genetic makeup. You're trying to rebel against. And what will rebellion lead to? Utter defeat against a king and a lord which cannot be defeated, which is eternal. And yourself, the human genetic makeup as well, is eternal. It cannot be altered. Matter cannot be created nor destroyed, but energy, your thoughts that you allow to defeat you, literally the things that you think about, you create these things in your mind and you allow them to defeat you. You are literally defeating yourself in your own freaking head. And then you wonder, huh, why am I at where I'm at? Is this who you want to be? Someone who lets blind spots control your life? What are your standards? And what are the tools that you've learned today that you're going to use to push forward from this? Write them down in your head, in your mind. Take the notes. And if not, ask me for mine. You know how many people lack to ask me after each session that I do in Zoom or trainings or workshops or seminars or conversations what I took away from it for them? The betterment. Not because I know more than them, but just to get a different perspective. How many times have you looked at your life through your own lens, failed again and again and again and again, Groundhog's Day, and didn't look back and say, my purpose from a different perspective, how it is perceived and received in the world, not how I send it? Have you ever sent a text message and a person gets pissed and you're like, no, 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 that's not what I meant? Or you said something and a person gets angry at you and you have to re-explain it for 10 minutes of, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Perception is everything. Misunderstanding is a guarantee. How are you going to find that blind spot to make a misunderstanding purposeful, to make a misinterpretation the lesson itself?
Hey, if this resonates with you, I give away a ton of free content on my page all the time. Check the description or the channel out for more videos just like this, because NatureBorn is not a momentary thing. It's a movement. It's a mindset that you must practice and live in daily. And I'm here to give you all the tools. Keep going, live with purpose, leave a legacy.
Because that's my blind spot that I found. That I'm going to turn what others and even myself doesn't understand about my mission, about my legacy, and I'm going to make it the mission. I'm going to make it the legacy. And that's when it all clicked. Now, if you were shook up a little bit today, if you felt attacked, if you felt defensive, good. It means it's working. It means that what you're doing isn't enough, which is correct. We are meant for so much more than we self-limit in our belief systems. So ask yourself one last time, what action will I take right now, the next second that clicks on my clock. Because I could die in my car, at my job, sitting where I am right now. Is my gravestone going to read what I want? And what am I going to do in the next second to change that? In my mind, in my world, in the reality. Your truth must be eternal. You must put your handprint on the cave of life. I wish you all to do that. And I'm here to give more tools, to give more options, to know that you are nature born. You were put here purposefully, indefinitely. You were put here. It wasn't a mistake. It didn't happen by accident. 1 in 400 trillion. That's the chance for you to arrive, to beat out all the other sperm, to find the right egg, to have love, and to have your ancestors that left those handprints on that cave, that left their legacy before, through faith, through ambition, to not starve, in spirit, in body, in mind, to conquer their own reality, not just to survive, but to truly exist. Not for now, but for honor, for true integrity, something that will be written into the history books. The hands of time will forever tell with every single tick of the minute and the hour of what you left behind, good or bad. So, what are you going to make of it? Because I know what you can. I hope you all found something of worth. And if you didn't, maybe that's a blind spot that you're not ready. You're not ready to achieve. You're not ready to learn. And without education and understanding, we live in fear. We live in hate. But I love all of you. I love this world. And I love the future. Because damn, I'm seeing a revelation and a rebirth in society. But it starts with me. That means it starts with you. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much.